Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Joe Brandom.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Batting second, right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Fernando Tatis Jr. The next up for the Padres. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground. Random. No throw, and everyone is safe.
Batting third, center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Fought off foul. No outs. Runners at first and third. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Run scores easily, and the Padres strike first. It's 1-0.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a 2-run lead. Here's some real power at the plate. Jake Cronenworth. He's a guy who does it all. Runner on the move. That one ripped. Out of here. And they add on. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So the Padres have chased the starter, Joe Brandom. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. 1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around second is Bogaerts. Now around third, waving him home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. 1 out, bases empty. Here's Jason Hayward. On the ground right side. And she takes it herself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres. Big time power. That one fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. And that one fouled off. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here in Denver, and now here is Joanna Random.
Number 13.
And there's a ball.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. there. One away. So up next, Joanna Random. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs. That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike. Then she grounds one to the right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Joanna Random out towards right center field. Merrill makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Joe Random.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Luis Arraez stands in. Doubled his first time up. Runner takes off. That's out to center field. Random hauls it in, and there's one away. Hung up in a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And that's way high. And the count's even at 2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. RBI single his last time up. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Tatis at second with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Random on the move. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And here is Joanna Random. Cease back to work. Just missed. Cease, a 6'2 righty, 200 pounds. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2014. This one in the air right field. And there's one down. Joanna Random digging in for the Rockies. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Liner, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Handles, throws to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice. So in now for Colorado, Joanna Random. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one hit to right. Tatis after it. Brings it in, and that is that.
Pitching for the
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Joe Brandom.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Machado around second. He's not stopping. On his way home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Up the middle, Brandom. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's Bogarts now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Brandom makes the grab, one down. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward, grounded out his first time. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. And he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
And now Eggy Rosario. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Joe Brandom.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this.
That one ripped. And it one hops the wall. Around second now, going for three. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at home as two score on the inside the park homer. Back to the top of the order. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Not stopping. He's going for three. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Base is empty, one away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. Throws it away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just missed out on a home.
New pitcher on now, Joe Brandom. One down at the plate, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. That's inside.
Ball one.
Tatis takes his lead at third with one away. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ground ball. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Two down, bases empty. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. So up next, Jake Cronenworth. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. This to center field. And it falls. And that stops the lead runner at third on a 2-out double.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. The throw into second. Boots it.
He's safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Runner takes off. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. The throw to second is offline.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter now, Eggy Rosario. Random. On to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
0-1.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Joanna Random. Right through there for a strike. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Cronenworth throws on to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Joanna Random. Went down on strikes her first time through. And that's in the dirt. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Inside and it hit her. So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit for the Rockies, Joanna Random. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one.